Dream 100 Business Show is where business dreams take flight.
The gap is that demand and supply. Let's just demand is someone who is looking for service provider, supply who is looking for to render it. So both are not able to see anyone. They're directly connecting maybe a relevant one or may not be a relevant one. You are losing your time here and you don't know the persons whom you are dealing and especially the skills.
Hey, you are listening to Dream 100 Business Show podcast with Savita Hosamani. We at Dream 100 Business Show are on a mission to help business owners to move to the next level in their personal and business journey by helping them to make smarter decisions. In this show, we decode what goes on in the minds of successful business owners during challenging times and how they converted their dreams into profitable products or services. I used to see a lot of messages on WhatsApp from Anit in the common groups that we are in. He was always reaching out to businesses. At that time, I didn't know that Anit was a seasoned professional with over 7 years in investment banking and debt funding had faced a common dilemma, that is, facing the right service provider for his project. But instead of just accepting and settling down with the existing conditions, he took matters into his own hands. Anit's business journey began with a humble WhatsApp group with him connecting to a handful of vendors. He was fueled by determination and a knack for networking. Anit's community quickly rose to over 600 members plus in under 8 months. He is definitely a networking powerhouse. And now, Anit's gearing up to launch something truly groundbreaking, that is, a platform which is set to revolutionize startups and MSME service providers. So, can you picture a one stop shop where businesses can directly connect with the expertise they need? No middlemen, no fuss. Join us as we unravel Anit's story from WhatsApp chats to the brink of digital disruption. Stay tuned because on May 17th, the game changes with the launch of GrowFast Technology. Welcome to Dream 100 Business Show, Mr. Anit. It's truly an honor and pleasure to have you here on our show.
Thanks, Salita. Pleasure to be here.
Yeah. So, first and foremost, we would like to understand what inspired you to start off with a digital platform for, especially for startups and MSMEs.
So the inspiration me to start a digital listing platform for entrepreneurs is the challenges faced by me as a early stage entrepreneur. The problem faced by me is the connection with the right service provider, especially one who is vetted and skilled to take up my project. At that time, I explored different social media platforms, let's say LinkedIn or Coffee Mug or any other Insta to assess the information, but the information provided was not comprehensive. It's available in bits and pieces. Okay, and it's a time-consuming process for me. So there also we have to opt for the premium services or join any networking platform for assessing the service provider and which is a bit pricey at someone who is starting at a very early stage. Okay. So as we all know, entrepreneurship journey itself is very challenging. Okay. We started there, the idea strike to us. So what we have done, we started with the WhatsApp community model, where we started with 2 to 3 vendors. We started posting the requirements by catering to so many startups and MSME on a daily basis. That helps us to build a strong network. Now we are currently standing at more than 500 plus people are there with us across all the community, WhatsApp community that we have. With that, with the 7, 8 months span of time, we have reached from 2 to 3 people to more than 600 plus people are there with us currently. this looking into the WhatsApp community model, then starting an innovative platform that helping startup or MSME to directly access to the service provider. That is what we have built. We are going live on the May 17th with our registered vendors, where we are helping startups, MSME, to directly access to the service provider and provide them a comprehensive information which saves their time and vetted vendor. That most crucial at this time is a vetted service provider that we are able to provide to anyone looking for these services.
Awesome. So you converted your pain point into a proper service.
Yes.
Since you faced so much of problems while finding the right service provider, now how is the service that you are providing from GrowFast Services different from the traditional service procurement methods?
See, before that, let's understand the traditional procurement methods that we have done. As per my knowledge, we have three wires. One is LinkedIn to access any service provider we can get in there. Another one is networking platform and the family friends. Let's say someone is starting at a very initial stage. Okay. They have limited options. Let's say they are connecting through family and friends. They have left with 2 to 3 options. And the options, even the people whom we are connecting or connected through family, friends, whether these guys are skilled enough to take my project or not. And it's a time consuming process here. It's coming to the LinkedIn where I have to where the information are provided in detailed pieces. There's no comprehensive information available there. So what I need to do, I have to opt for the premium services to get into more details, which is bit pricey at someone who is just starting. And the third one is the networking platform, which is a costly affair. Let's say we have to pay the meeting fees and we have to enroll as a yearly membership to get to access to the vendor pool or access to the service providers for whom we are looking for to connect. So these are the three pain points of any early stage entrepreneur or someone who is looking for to start their journey. So with the integration of tech, what we've done, we are helping startup MSME to directly access to the service provider at free of cost. Okay, and it's an open window where they will come and search for the category they're looking forward and they connect with the service provider whom they're looking for to connect. And let's say they don't have time to come to portal. What we do, we have come up with a unique offering called co-branding card with a QR code embedded there. So let's say I am looking for a IT services vendor. So what GrowFast will be doing, GrowFast will be selling the co-branding cards. The information in the co-branding cards is very strategic and we embed a QR code there. So let's say I find someone information is very helpful or resourceful to me, then I scan the QR code, it will direct to the portal where I'll find more information about this person. So this saves time and this helps me to connect with the right service provider. So that is where we have come up with our unique offering for both for the demand and the supply. And that's for supply, let's say supply means let's say service providers. For service provider, they don't need to pay any transactional fee or any referral fee to us. If it's direct connection is happening between them and someone who's looking for the services. We do charge the listing fee that comes at 700. It's a lifetime listing fee. Okay. So yeah, other than that, for the MSME, we have a very unique offering there. We are coming up with a free portal access where they can leverage the digital platform going further. Yeah.
Awesome. So now let's take an example. If I am running a startup and if at all I want to utilize GrowFast technology to find some co-founder for my company, then what is the process we should do?
So let's say you are a startup. So let's say you would have a requirement, you can come to our portal and search for the category that you are looking for. Let's say you are looking for co-founder category or IT category. So You just need to click into the category, you'll find curated list of vendors. And then after clicking to the vendor profile, then you'll find comprehensive set of informations. You'll find all their social media links about them and the recent project they have accomplished and the skill sets. We mentioned that strategically. Well, and on basis of that, you find someone relevant, you connect with them directly.
Awesome. How similar or how different are you people from Just Dial or India Mart?
Let's understand their process first. So that's where what happens, let's say you inquire for any service provider. What we have to do, we have to call to the Just Dial toll-free number, and there we inquire with the services, and the service providers will be directly connecting with you. Yeah, okay. The gap is that demand and supply. Let's say demand is someone who is looking for service provider, supply who is looking for to render you. Okay. So both are not able to see anyone. They're directly connecting. The connection it's going to be maybe a relevant one or may not be a relevant one. But here you are losing your time here and you don't know the persons whom you are dealing and especially the skills, whether this person is skilled enough to do or accomplish your project or not, you would never know that.
Correct.
Okay. So what we do here, we provide the information that is required for someone before connecting to the supplier. Share them the information first, and this information comes at the very initial to the co-branding cards. The co-branding cards, all these informations are we present is very specific and strategically we input the information there. Then someone shortlist that and scan the QR code, it will direct to the portal where more comprehensive information about someone I'm able to get. Then after getting all these informations, I'm connecting with the supplier or the vendor who is listed in GrowFast. Calls the vendors are expecting is going to be more productive call and the quality call. And the demand side, it saves time for them. They're not connected with any random people. They are done with thorough research about someone before connecting. So that is where we come and help and try to match the demand and supply and try to give the information that is required for someone to select a right vendor.
Awesome. So, but with so many service providers, how can you ensure that the quality is as good and the reliability of all the listed vendors on the platform is up to the mark?
See, quality is one of our core metric for us. We conduct interviews, we conduct discussions about understanding the vendors, and mostly, let's say, for what we do, we prefer to visit the office, physical setup. We see the physical setup, and then we take the discussion further. And then the second steps comes with the verifying the credentials. So credentials like LinkedIn and Instagram, we verify that, we see the connections, and then we take a call on that. And then the next, always at this juncture, what we're doing, we are preferring our registered vendors or our community members to refer to refer people whom they know. So that brings one more layer on the credibility, and the second line is always a discussions between who help us to gauge the professional using of the people whom we are interacting.
Great. So that means that people can rest assured that these vendors provide high quality services.
Yeah.
So, in what ways do you see the vision of GrowFast Technology contributing to the success of startups or for an MSME?
With our innovations, with the help of technology, we are catering to so many startups and MSMEs. And how we are doing it and what benefit they are getting from us, the let's say startups. So startups itself is the co-founder hunt. It's one of the most difficult and one of the most hot category for us. We are still working on that, where we are coming up with an app-based model for the for any startup looking for a co-founder. Okay. So what happens here with our curated list of vendors, the startups, they can or MSME or any SME, they can directly come to our portal and search for the category they're looking for, and then they connect with the right set of people or the vendors whom they are looking for to connect with all the information in place. And and they're not paying anything. So it's free of cost for anyone looking for any services through us. So from the demand, or let's say someone is seeking for IT services, they just need to come to our portal and search for the category IT, and then they'll find relevant people, service providers listed in our portal, and just connect with them, and the discussion happens further between them and the startup who is looking for the services. So for the MSME, if you see, if you outside of your home or residence as well, you'll find there are small scale of retailers are operating. These retailers, they don't have budget to
Mm.
have a website or to maintain a server cost. Okay, so
Right.
it's a small owned business they operate. They're not able to leverage the digital platforms. So we come there and help them. We provide we provide a floating portal access to the MSME or to the small scale companies or retailers, wholesalers they don't have the website. You come there and help them and access the digital platform for their customers, for their vendors, and for the different stakeholders they have.
Mhm.
It's so many benefits from our end right now. We have three offerings, cards, which becomes easy for someone to select. And coming to the other one, listing portal that we have, so where people will come and search for the category and directly access the service with no cost. And the third one is the protein portal that we are designing for the MSN that will help them to leverage the digital channels for marketing and customer engagement.
Awesome. I understand that you are the first digital listing platform in India. So, what strategies are you thinking of bringing so that you can reach out to a large target audience of startups and MSMEs?
See, strategy that we are adopting at this stage. One is we are getting into marketing very aggressively into the offline and the online mode. So online mode we are getting into metaverse marketing. We are doing it to social media platforms, and ACO is one of the most important thing that we are doing at research, and this will help us to get into the people who are there in the online presence. Coming to other buyers, we are conducting my YouTube channel itself. We have a recent subscriber of 20K plus. So there we are leveraging that platform and conducting video interviews with the MSME, with our vendors and startups. Keep on doing so that we will help them to for a visibility, and we also can grow significantly. And coming to podcast, we are starting our own podcast channel also. We are going for be inviting MSME, SME startups and vendors in our channel, and understanding their pain points, understanding their business models, and how we can integrate and help them to get into the next level. The most unique thing, we use WhatsApp very extensively. As you know, the WhatsApp itself, the India penetration is number one
Hmm.
across the world. Okay. So we are leveraging that platform with our co-branding cards, and co-branding cards, the sellable card via WhatsApp. So so where the vendors promotions are being taken care of, and parallelly GrowFast branding also being taken care of. So this is what we're doing at this juncture. And PR is one of the metric that we are taking help of. We are getting published in different newspapers, let's say business standard names and news stories, and very different buyers. So we are getting PR.
Awesome. So, can you share any success story of a startup that has utilized GrowFast technology, like you're telling about this co-branding cards? Any kind of milestones in your business platform so far?
We have flooded with testimonials of our vendors who are listed in our portal, and someone who just joined the company. Okay, so coming to the startup and MSME, startups. Recent success story. There is a company based in Kerala. Company name is Skill Connect. So they are into HR services. We successfully arranged a co-founder for them, and the second most critical thing that we done for them is legally bind the co-founders. So our legal service providers they help them to form with the agreement between the co-founder and the founder and that taking place. Coming to the other success story, there's a health tech firm based in Mumbai. So they have taken multiple services with us, starting from arranging a co-founder. We have arranged the successful to arrange a co-founder for them. From there, then the IT services they have taken to us, and then they are taking our lawyer legal requirements being able to us from our set of lawyers who are onboarded with us. And there are many more services they are expecting our vendors, our model health to take further. Recently, they had a discussion with me and they're looking forward to offer B2B services where they're looking forward to onboard doctors, their platform, and they're taking our vendors' health varieties through our platform.
Mhm. Awesome. Startups and MSMEs, apart from co-founders, they have challenges in getting funding for scaling their businesses. So, does GrowFast help startups in getting funding as well?
See, technology, you don't do the funding. Funding is one of the category that I do it myself to my own capacity, to my own angel investors connect and HNIs and super HNIs and the bankers and NBFC connect. I not only help them to raise funds, I structure the proposal in a mix of debt and equity. It becomes easy for them rather than more dilutions. They can look for a significant amount of debt and they can mix it with equity where it's going to be a win scenario for investors and some and founders who's looking for funders.
Mm-hmm. So, you help them in creating their pitch decks and
Yes.
how to go about for funding all that.
Yes, we do that. So pitch deck is one of the categories they can easily avail through our platform and the valuations and many other financial modeling they can easily get it through our platform.
Awesome. So I'm sure that with the GrowFast technology, lot of startups as well as service providers will be greatly benefited because this is something which everyone is looking for. Service providers want quick customers, and startups also want quick solutions. So you have found the right gap, and you are doing awesome work. And I'm sure you will go a great way. So I would like to congratulate you in advance for the launch of your platform.
Thanks.
I thank Amit from the bottom of my heart for sharing his insights. Here are my top three learnings from this amazing chat with Anit. Understanding pain points leads to innovation. As we saw that Anit identified a common challenge which is faced by many business owners, that is finding the right service providers efficiently, and he brought about a business model, right? My second learning from this episode is networking and community building are the way forward. Anit's journey from a small WhatsApp connections to a thriving community of over 600 members highlights the power of networking and community building. My third learning is providing value with transparency. Grow Fast ensures transparency and easy accessibility while delivering value to its users, thereby building trust and loyalty among users. So, as we wrap up this episode, we are left inspired by Anit's journey with GrowFast Technology. From recognizing a common pain point to innovating a solution, Anit's story reminds us of the power of entrepreneurship and the impact of technology in transforming traditional processes. Whether you are a startup seeking the right service provider or a service provider looking to connect with clients, GrowFast offers a transparent and efficient platform to meet your needs. Join us in celebrating Anit's vision and the countless opportunities his platform provides for startups, MSMEs, and service providers alike. So stay tuned for more inspiring stories of innovation and entrepreneurship on Dream 100 Business Show. Until next time, keep dreaming, keep innovating, and keep growing. Thank you so much for being such a wonderful listener.